and nationwide, so head on over and see what we have to offer by visiting www.therealshot.com today.
The Real Shot. Sounds like we've got what you need.
Check, 1, 2.
No, it's better. He said, okay, must have been because you were sitting. Must have squished antenna when sitting. Yep, okay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Red Wing area. We are going live here on the Mississippi River with Mike McCormick again with McCormick's River Guide Service. So if you're watching this, you're either watching on Facebook, YouTube, or now we're live on Rumble. So if you're over on Rumble, please subscribe. So Mike, what's the goal today? Try to catch some saugers, my man?
Yeah, see if we can't get some of them 20-inch saugers that Red Wing's known for.
Perfect. Applications today, jigging?
We're just gonna do some vertical jigging.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Sweet. So we just got to the area. We're kind of fishing. You can see there's a dam area behind us. We're gonna be getting ready to set up. So good morning, everybody. While you're out there, share it. The other thing too is we'll give a quick sponsor shout out again to The Real Shot and Sportomotive. I'm actually gonna go to Sportomotive tomorrow and do a little talking with Quinn on some local products or some new stuff, some snowmobiles, kind of stuff like that for upcoming fall, winter. So I steal a rod?
Yeah.
All right. Wait.
Actually a pro staffer or what?
Yeah.
You guys gonna put some glue on those jigging ramps or what?
What are depths right about here, Mike?
Actually, it's like it drops right off into like 50-some feet of water, but it actually comes right up.
Like an edge right here?
Yeah, we're right on the active target there. You can see now it's panned out, now it's super deep, but when it turns back in this way,
yep,
it's actually comes up to like 10 feet. See that?
Oh yeah, look at the... Are those all fish up there suspended too?
Yeah, there's a pile of bait fish in here too.
What are they mostly feeding on this time of year?
Shad.
Shad?
That's what happens, a lot of them shad run up here.
So you and I have been talking for a while. It's been pretty steady up in this area for the saugers mostly?
Yeah, it's been, well, they were up here 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
I had Max Wilson out here.
Oh,
They had to World Walleye Championship was up here a few weeks ago. That's pool 3.
It's hard to believe this is our 3rd trip already with you. This one and I, Travis, got up a little early. We were ready to roll, baby.
You guys were excited.
We were super stoked. So is it important to stay vertical, or can you?
No, you can actually pitch it out.
Oh,
Pinned it to the bottom.
that rain that we were chasing in, you think that's gonna surprise? Never mind. I was gonna. It's gonna slow it down a little bit.
I don't think so.
There you go.
First one.
Now is that a sauger?
Yep. They got the dots on their top of them.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
Nice healthy looking one.
Never caught a sauger before, so I'm excited for this. A lot of people say they're more aggressive, huh? Can be?
They can be. They wait till you see the size of some of these. They'll be like, yeah, he's been eating all summer long.
Oh, they've got big old bellies.
Yeah.
Guessing that's why there's all these seagulls flying around here, all the bait.
Yeah, shad up here.
So color preference for doing this, match the hatch as close as you can. Something white, shiny.
Yeah, not necessarily though. I mean, you can get on like orange chartreuse, some of that stuff too. It doesn't. Our water's pretty stained.
Now, are you trying to hop big strokes or just?
I usually just lift it up off the bottom and let the current just move that paddle tail all by itself. So.
Okay. Duck hunter is blasting this morning.
Yeah, it's been kind of quiet for that. There ain't much birds flying around.
It's just too warm lately.
Fall just doesn't want to get here too fast. That's for sure. This
No.
year. It seems like it's everywhere though. I mean, look at the guys out in New York out there. I mean, water just never wanted to cool off.
Yeah, it never did. So what have you been up to since PWS? Just fishing a lot, working a lot?
Fishing. I know, like 3 weeks ago we were guiding down in the cross on Pool 8. In some of them bays, we were still having algae blooms down there too. So it's like, finally the water temperature's kind of getting down there.
Yeah. What are our ideal like water temps for this to really fire?
Well, if you can get it, you know, that 60 degrees or so.
That's a walleye. It's not a sauger here. I wanted to. We'll get some.
They're so thick down there, you just snag into them.
So size limit on these right now? Is there one?
The Saugers don't have a minimum, but you can, so the walleyes are 15 up here, but then there's one fish over 20 inches you can have. So you can only have one 20-inch sauger or whatever, or walleye or whatever.
Okay.
4 fish.
So if you were having a plate full of walleyes and saugers, could you tell the difference between a sauger fillet and a walleye fillet?
Some guys say the saugers are a little bit sweeter than the walleye, but I don't. By the time, it depends on how you cook it. I suppose if by the time you batter anything up and throw it in a deep fryer, I don't know if you'd notice the difference on anything.
Right. Are you getting amped for ice season?
Yeah.
It's hard to believe it's over. It's knocking
The
on
phone's
the door.
been crazy, but I mean, like, you almost need to get a good frost or something on the ground before you really get excited about it. Looks like a little better one.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one. I got the walleye hot hand today. Another one, pretty Mississippi River walleye. Is that below gun official? Yeah, that's right.
It's a lot different if you're fishing on the up on the up deck, you know, because the gun was so much lower, you know.
Yeah.
Like you stand in the back of the boat, if you just kind of lean over and throw it in the back, you know, you gotta learn that one pretty fast too, you know.
Right. That's a nicer fish there. Oh yeah. Is this something up here where like you can catch them on minnows, but you just go through so many?
Yeah, you can catch them on anything.
It's just silly.
Yeah, I mean, you could live bait if you wanted to. I've never been a big fan, especially like this time of year. You know, normally when it's colder, last thing you want to do is be digging in the middle bucket.
Right, right.
But I mean, I'm not saying that people don't. You know, there's people, you know, that don't.
I get ya.
You put a plastic on, you're good for hours, you know.
Oh man, what the heck was that? Yeah, you don't have to change it much. Keep your hands warm. Oh, you can see the shad swimming in here. That's what them fish are or them birds are diving for.
The shad are pretty good size, some of them.
Yeah, there was one that was like the size of a small bluegill.
Yeah.
So this time of year, this is a spot to be, huh?
Well, the water's kind of low this year, but normally they're kind of spread out throughout the system or whatever, but it seems like this year they're really concentrated up here. We're kind of at the the water's going this way, but that water actually kind of eddies here and goes back to the dam.
Okay.
The same thing on the other side. I've had some great days when the water is high, you know, and it's eddying back towards the dam, and you're back in there pitching up against some rock structures and stuff.
God, there just must be a ton of fish down there. That one there, like that one hit so hard it like vibrated all the way up my arm.
Oh yeah. Usually when they hit some of them will hit it so hard you can feel it right all the way to your backbone. It's like, oh yeah, that was a bite.
Just coming. Oh. It's not like there's snags down there either.
Rich said hard feed and all of the
What rules?
Somebody says you're 4 minutes of penalties, man.
Yep. So Travis is updating us on you guys are watching. I got 4 minutes worth of penalties so far. So what we're referred to, for those who don't know, is Mike is one of the PWS anglers for Head to Head, and we talk about penalties all the time. It's off season.
Yeah.
There's no penalties in the off season. How'd it go for you this year? Feel pretty good about the first year?
Yeah, it went all right. Not exactly the finish I wanted, but kind of missed the championship a little bit. But
You were set up for it. I mean, not to bring old stuff up.
But he's going to.
Set up for it after day one.
yeah, yeah. I let that one slip away on day 2 in Nebraska. That's for sure.
You're coming back next year, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh man, that one hit it on the drop. That's 3 misses in a row. Thinking too much. It's never been a problem.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun series. Everybody gets to watch it, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to next year. What do you think about the lake selection so far?
I think it'll be fun.
You guys that fish here all the time for the Saugers might have the upper advantage on that Glendo event.
Yeah. So I know some guys that guide out there. Yeah. Sounds like it'll be a jig bite out there too. So.
Now this year, are you gonna try to get to more of those bodies of water, or are you just not enough time?
I probably won't. I don't want to go and do some fishing out there and then you end up with memories of something. Then I'd rather just go fish what's going on now.
Right. Now the boats are flooding in.
Everybody's waking up.
Yep. So what else comes up here to feed? Does like everything come up here to feed on these shiners?
Oh, there's quite a few catfish in that deeper hole, and then you'll have sturgeon up here. And then usually you'll get a pile of like junk fish up here. In some places you'll have like paddlefish and stuff.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Have you hooked any of those?
Yeah, you'll usually snag them because they're just a filter feeder or whatever, but yeah.
That would be cool to see. Have you ever like targeted those?
Not here. I mean, like if you go down south, they snag them down there. They have a season.
But you personally have never went for
No.
them? Man, there's just a ton of birds down here.
Yeah, Saginaw Bay could be a fun one. That should be a.
Have you ever fished that one yet? Like
I've been over there. It'll be interesting to see if there's any left in the river or if they're like the first. Usually they just go out to like the first sand flat out there or whatever at that time of year. So.
But you got history on that body of water?
A little bit, not enough to say I'm dangerous.
Good on it, yeah.
Jared's got some good history there. Jared won an Ames there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. So he's really liking that choice. What about the other bodies of water in South Dakota? Have you fished like the Missouri River?
Just a little bit, but not enough to.
Feel again, you still got a lot of homework to do. I'm gonna try.
That makes it more fun though.
Right, just kind of making up your own, figuring it out on your own. So I talked to Mike before we left and stopped at the Real Shot and picked up some stuff, so I'm gonna try. He said white's a really good standby, so I'm gonna go to the Kitech. This is a 4-inch. This is the saltwater ones. They're a little tougher, a little different smell to them. Chartreuse and white. A kind of narrower body. These are quite stout hooks. You pour these yourself?
Yeah. I like that little longer shank.
Yeah, especially with some of these plastics, these paddle tails.
And you get the nice wire keeper in there.
Yeah, that's nice too.
Yeah, normally when you're up here in the fall, the duck hunters are just
Just
howling
blasting.
away over there. It's kind of all marsh on the other side of here.
So if somebody wants to come do this, what size jig is like preferable? Does it matter? Depends on just the flow?
Yeah, it depends on the flow. I'd imagine you're going to probably be from 1/4 ounce to probably 1/2 ounce, somewhere in there.
Okay.
And everybody likes to fish a different weight jig themselves.
Are you still taking trips for coming on down and doing this?
Yeah, I still got some availability if somebody wants to get out before the snowflakes start flying.
Right. I saw you on your Facebook page. You had a couple openings, but
Yeah.
nothing. And for ice dates, you said you're just booking up quick, huh?
Yeah, they're filling up fast.
So again, everybody, we're out here on the Mississippi River with Mike McCormick of McCormick's River Guide Service. Trying for some October Saugers and walleyes. We've boated a couple so far. Surprised there's not like more bald eagles here. Oh, as I say that, there's one sitting over there, and another one over there, and another one over there.
Yeah, as soon as you get the leaves off the trees, they're everywhere out here.
Does it ever get so light, like you need a stinger hook, or is it just pretty much they clobber it?
Yeah, the plastics, they really pretty much.
Just dialing in that right color.
Some of that you're bumping into them too, I think.
I think that's what yeah. There's that many down there, you just...
It's crazy, like, this year's been kind of just off, you know, the fall has, because it's been so warm, but, like, when it's on, it's like as fast as you can put it back down, you know?
Jeez. You said you've had like 60, 70 fish, like, days, and that's not a full day, is it?
No.
It's like 2 hours. What's your biggest sauger?
24 and a half up here, like 6.5 pounds.
Holy man. That's a kind of like a giant for a sauger, right?
Yeah, that's like, those are about as big as you're gonna get.
Dude, I can't imagine a sauger 6.5 pounds. That's crazy. Current's really ripping on this side. Travis and I were both wishing we were driving a little earlier or a little later in the morning so we could see some of those fields around this area.
See the deer lurking their way back into the woods?
Yeah, sneaking in from a late night out. There was quite a few on the road, like just moving around.
Yeah. That time of year, you got to really watch where you're
we took a little longer than normal. We were driving pretty careful.
It's about where you at least expect it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like as soon as you get like close to town or something, it's like, better keep your eye out. That's where the big one's lurking is way across the street.
We only seen a couple of bucks, mostly does this morning.
Yeah, it looked like Jared was having pretty good luck up there already.
Yeah, it looks like he started out the season. I saw a snap the other day. Max was sleeping on the couch and Jared was messing with him. Drawing his beard back on, if that's what you want to call it. Yeah, I don't know if with these three clowns and then you throw Mike Hansen in the mix, I don't know if I'm falling asleep anywhere without a locked door. I felt that one bite. Could it be my first sauger? Yep.
Yeah.
There he is. The color, he's finning up real perfect for you right now.
That's that sauger. They always do that puff out their gills.
Show you how pretty they are. So I better release it below so Rich doesn't give me another 2 minutes. Like you said though, that one hit when it was floating, like just flickering. Oh, this guy's hooked up. School must be coming back around.
It's kind of funny. It goes in sort of surges.
There's a lot of little ones.
I catch a white bass.
What's that?
White bass.
Oh, was it? Yeah, where'd your boy go? Is he even down here?
That's it. That's him in that. That's that's. Yeah, unless he took his wrap off.
Is he that one or is he that one?
Yeah, our craft down there.
Now you should yell and see if he notices it now, Travis.
Would if there wasn't.
Do you think people would look at you funny? Yeah, you would. If you didn't have clients, we should challenge them. Team event. But God, I've made so many mistakes challenging professionals like you guys. I always get my tail kicked. Do people troll this area too?
Yeah, he's pulling Dubuque rigs or pulling three-ways.
Okay.
Shimoda was sending me Snapchats from last weekend up here.
Yeah, I saw that. He was getting them on hit sticks though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's pulling three-ways.
Yeah, 'cause a gentleman, Jeff Balla, I think he was a marshal for the Mississippi River event, right? Did he do both of them? He's watching, so good morning. But he was texting me too and saying, "Oh man, it's on fire right now." Then I told him I was coming with you. He's like, "That's weird. My phone never rang."
That's what he just said. I had a comment on there.
Oh, did he?
He's like, "Makes me want to work. I'll be there in 35 minutes."
Yeah.
He landscapes. Landscaping should be winding down.
He rigs boats for...
Yeah, he rigs... Yeah. Yeah, he's a boat rigger. That's what he said. He was busy. Oh, there's another white bass. Yeah, he's like, I don't know if I can get off work. Pretty busy this time of year.
I'd imagine that would kind of wind down too.
Well, just like with the weather,
I
the way it
suppose
is.
the winterizing boats probably.
Yeah. With the way the winter... Oh, there you go. You want me to get out of the way?
No, you're fine.
Oh, that's a nice one. Here, I'll get out of the way, Travis, you see? There you go. God, that's a pretty sauger. Look at the colors on that one. Show that one off, yeah.
Nice Mississippi River sauger there.
Yeah.
Nice healthy fish.
Yeah,
Bellies on them things.
Yeah, right?
Turn this way.
Andy and I were talking about that. How come in nature you can have, the bigger your belly is, that means the healthier and cooler you are?
Yeah.
Why can't we live a life like that?
I mean, mine's like that.
Nobody wants that 30-inch walleye that only weighs 4 pounds, you know. That ain't cool.
It's got to be a 10 or bigger. I'm going to try to convince my wife of that. Nobody wants a 5'11", 140-pound dude, Molly. This means I'm healthier looking. What's a crazy day of boats up here? A couple hundred?
In the spring, it's worse. But there's more area. You can spread out some.
Blade baits, ripping wraps, all that kind of stuff works
Blade
too.
baits, yep. Ripping wraps. I like to pitch them ripping wraps more than kind of vertical.
Vertical. Might have to ration something out of your backpack for camera cover if it keeps raining like this. I think our left.
It was supposed to be like north of us, but who knows?
Just a couple of sprinkles so far.
The weatherman, he don't quite know.
Right. Yeah, man, they're in a school of white bass over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep filtering. Only had a couple of bites on this one. Although I did catch a sauger or two on it. Where's this one here? This is what I want to try. Oh, I did bring it. That's right. Alright, so I have some of these guys here. Let's go through them. Trying to show me rigging it upside down or something. Yeah, I did too, didn't I? Did that to show you which way not to rig it. So excited. There we go. Let's get it out. Oh, they got the net going over there in Kinger's boat.
No, he's up here now. He's trolling.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Somebody else.
Ryan Lynch goes, I'm the landscaper.
Jeez, Travis, know your fans better.
Yeah, come on.
Jeff said winterizing's brain soft, and he said,
What was it?
Jeff said winterizing's picked up.
Oh,
He
he's
said you're about to start catching them with that color.
the one I just put on? Yeah, that's right. I'm about to start catching them. I just had a bite too. It was funny. He said, "Oh yeah, get him, Mikey." That's another nice one, huh?
Feisty one anyway.
Oh, a cute little one. This is a better day than we had with Robert so far. And we had a good day with him. We're in a boat for what, an hour, not even, right now?
8:48.
Oh yeah, so. Yeah, that guy's got it figured out over there. He's just doing a cast and kind of popping it along the bottom.
Right behind us is that kind of comes up real shallow and then it dumps off into this. You can pitch them jigs out. And there's nobody else out here, you can kind of pitch them out and work them right back in the current too.
Yeah, I've been kind of watching his method, and he's been just hopping it along the bottom. So what is it about that spot over there that's got everybody kind of congregated? Is it like a...
Same thing, it's just a rock ledge over there. Like, goes up to like 7 feet and then drops off to like probably 18 right now.
So it's not too often you just come right down the gauntlet, huh? They're always right on the edges?
In the middle out here, it's probably like 50, 60 feet
Oh,
deep.
okay.
So, yeah. Like once you get back further, there's south of us here, there's like a clam bed or whatever. You can catch them on the sides of that. You can catch them out towards the middle.
Yeah, that's a better one. See if it works. Oh boy.
Oh, got off.
Oh. Have you ever tried walleyes where you dip them in red hot sauce first before you bread them?
I know they do that. I've had like gator that you done it that way or whatever.
Oh man. Those walleyes we caught with Bob Klaus, that's what I did. I dipped them red hot first and then you bread them. So much better.
So that's kind of funny because a buddy of mine, the other day, he's like, I made bluegills, I dipped them in hot sauce and then I breaded them or whatever. He said that's the best way to make them.
It is. It's crazy how much better. It adds some nice heat to it. You see it a lot on like videos. You're like, oh man, that's the only way to eat fish. And then I made it, and even my wife and kids liked it that way. The mistake I made is I dipped some into red hot and then in Cajun. They're like, Dad, this is really good, but I needed more milk.
I'll put them on the Blackstone, blacken them.
Oh, really?
Put a little olive oil on them, then put the blackening seasoning on them, and flip them one on one side and then season the other side or whatever. They turn out really good that way.
Okay. Mike Hansen's kind of convinced me that I need a Blackstone, I think. And once you get it seasoned, like nothing sticks to it.
Right.
That was on the drop, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, Hanson spends a lot of time, quality time with his blackstone.
Well, that day, like Travis, he was flipping those like quesadilla things right over, cheese side down. There's a walleye.
Yeah. You guys want some of these to take home?
Yeah, we could keep a couple. We don't have to start keeping them now unless you think the bite's gonna slow
it's up to
down.
you guys.
I mean, we drove all the way here, might as well eat some fish, right, Trav? Oh, dang it.
Birds are everywhere.
They are. There seems to be more and more coming.
Yeah, I think when winter comes, it's going to come all at one time this year. I think it's just going to be like,
Boom.
boom.
Yep.
Like the trees in my yard, they haven't even lost a leaf or nothing, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
I was noticing that the other day while I was hunting. I'm like, man, there's still a lot of foliage left for October, almost November.
Yeah. Like them willows there and stuff, you can't see through that for nothing. Then you get some of that like buckthorn and some of that stuff, that doesn't lose its leaves
They
forever.
never drop. Yeah, they're the last ones to drop. This is my favorite kind of fishing where you don't have to worry about being so vertical. You can pitch, you can vertical, you can do anything.
Just keep it off the bottom a little bit.
Oh. God, I've just got the misses all of a sudden.
Jared's house was like 30 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We were thinking we should maybe stop in for a surprise visit on the way back.
Yeah. He's probably cooking, so
Yeah.
I think he's the head chef.
It's one of those commercials. I'm not only the owner, I'm the chef, I'm the everything.
The other day he Snapchatted me, he was making smoked lasagna. or
Did you
something.
see
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Oh, that looked good. Oh man, it looked good. He was making on the Traeger or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Well, then he had, then he was showing the wall with the other one where he had like there was chicken or chunks of chicken or something. I don't know.
If you guys go back that side or whatever, his brother owns a bar in that town, and you gotta just go there. The bucks that are in there on the wall,
Just silly.
Yeah, you just make you puke.
Well, his son shot that really nice one just before.
Yeah, his brother
Chautauqua.
shot one too.
Oh, really?
The bragging board's up in there, so you can see the fresh kills from this year in there.
Jeez.
Yeah, there's some monsters in there.
Well, he was pretty stoked the last time we talked to him about his new property that he just got this year.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal area for whitetails.
Yeah. He was what, telling you, Travis, that you guys go there for like a doe shoot every year? Are you a part of that? Or like he has a doe shoot or something?
No. But
You-
Mike was all over. You guys stay at wherever, eat food and BS and fish all day or whatever.
yeah, I know August or November 7th, he invited me and Hanson to come up there, hang out for a little bit and do some hunting with him.
Okay.
That should be fun. I don't know about Hanson out in the woods, but
Right.
The guy, I don't think the guy could sit still long enough to.
He's just gonna bail and go back to camp. Right.
There is no way we're gonna get Hanson to sit still that long.
No. Did you see the size of that? It must have been a white bass or something swimming right here. It was big. Yeah, there was something surfacing.
Yeah, I don't think we get Hanson to sit in the tree stand for that long. I asked Jared if he had a ground blind or something set up for him.
Gonna have to just like 3 or 4 safety harnesses around him so he can't move.
Get a ground line where you can just lock him inside.
Yeah. Gonna put him up in a tree stand and pull the steps so he can't get down.
He'd be climbing out the windows, I think.
So for those who don't know, we're referring to some more PWS anglers, Jared Flickinger and Mike Hansen. Jared owns Rutten Ridge Outfitters, that's just not far from here, according to what Mike was saying. Dude, the best was you two on camera on McConaughey. The Mike and Flick show, that was some of the best on the water commentator. It was awesome. There's a nicer one. Oh, the white bass moved in. Travis, you're an official. Is that jawline?
You can see it's on the other side. Yes.
That's jawline.
Actually, that's your call.
That's my call. I'm gonna like to let it go. Oh, oh. 2 minutes.
You did make it easy taking 2 minutes off the other day.
We did.
4 minutes.
That's true. Darn it. It's racking up. Tell you what, when we go to commercial, I'll take my 2-minute break. Man, that's the first white bass I've caught in forever.
They're usually pretty feisty.
Oh, man. It's like a drive-by. They just come through, hit it, and just spit it and go. At least that's what I'm saying.
I think your jig bangs into the fish and they swim away at the same time.
Starting to pick up a little bit. See, that one I did get pants though. That walleye is nice. So Mike casted right around there. So let's see if I can duplicate. Another nice one. They're biting.
A little smaller today than they had been running, but might be just the time of day.
What's that him and I were talking about? It's like every time we go someplace, like the weather changes for the worst. We were chasing the rainstorm the whole way here. It wasn't until about halfway through the state when the roads were looking like they were wet.
Yeah, I didn't get into any wet roads until I got probably a half hour south of here.
So do all the pools fire as good as this one this time of year?
Yeah, each one of them fire up. This one's kind of different because all the fish come out of Lake Pepin.
Oh, okay.
Might have foul hooked this one. Yeah.
Another nice looking sauger though. Yeah, they are looking, they're healthy looking. Do you ever eat the wings?
Yeah.
Are they good?
Yeah. Especially if you got a group of guys where you're flaying a bunch of them, you know, where you get a pile of them up or whatever. They make great for like, they'd be great for tonight's Packer game, you know.
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about
Nobody
it.
can play.
What?
Half the team is out.
Oh, are they?
Devontae's out. Lazard might be out.
All because of COVID or what?
I think there's 10 of them, ain't there?
No way, that's crazy. I forgot there was a game tonight. Who do they even play? Seahawks?
Arizona.
Oh, Arizona. Shows you how much I pay attention.
It's like trying to watch the World Series. They play it too late in the night, you know. It's like I'm trying to get to bed.
Right.
I never understood that, you know, like the game of the day or whatever. You know, why is it at 7:30 when a noon game or a 3 o'clock game would be everybody would be able to watch?
Right. Yeah, it gets just as many views at noon as it does at 7 o'clock at night. I think that means you're just getting old, bro.
Well, yeah, the older you are, like when they start at 8 o'clock, it's like.
I hear you though. That one wanted it. There you go. That one might be a nice keeper. Right?
What's that?
Is that a keeper?
Shit, that's probably 15. It might be a little short.
Okay.
We can measure it up though.
Well, if it's questionable, we'll release it. It's like the GoFron style hook set right there in front of the boat.
I've never had a hook that scared me. It was a GoPro in Lake Wisconsin. The braid was so loud when you snapped and set the hook on that 7-pounder.
Oh, really?
I jumped. It sounded like a
Snap!
I had Travis in pool too, and I had a fish come up and hit my crankbait so hard to pull and drag, but the fish never got a hook in it. Travis like, what happened?
Don't know.
It was just one of them days they would come up and push them crankbaits. They would come up and push that crankbait so hard to pull drag out.
Well, that's what a lot of you guys were saying is they were just bumping them or whatever.
Yeah.
I would have won your match too that day. I think that was
Oh yeah.
that was all those bucks and they don't get one like that.
Who's calling me? Somebody wants to sell me something.
Yeah, that was crazy how hard they would hit that bait.
What was it that you caught? Was it a tire or no?
Floor mat.
Floor.
Come in the boat with a format.
So it's you. You're the culprit.
They're fun to catch, that's for sure.
Man, they are fun.
It's fun when you got the rod in your hand where you can feel them.
Yeah. Instead of drifting for them or like you're saying he's doing over there through Reagan. There's a pile of boats over there too. So how much longer will you concentrate on doing this kind of bite?
I'll do this until we get ice up or whatever.
Oh, okay. So people, they should always reach out to you. What is the best way? Your Facebook page?
Facebook or call me. Yeah, go to my Facebook page, get my number or whatever, or look me up on Lake Link or whatever. You can find me. Yeah, it actually kind of even gets better.
When it gets colder. I think in the description for this video, if I remember correctly, I put the link to your Facebook page in there.
Yeah. It was a few years ago. It was a Thursday before gun season started or whatever. It was like 70 degrees out that day and no wind or whatever. So I was like, I told my wife, I'm like, I'm gonna go do some night fishing. I'll be back, you know. Oh, what time you be back? I'll be back by 11 or so, yeah. I think it was like 3:30 I rolled in the door. The fish were biting so good. It was like, you couldn't leave. It was nice out.
Yeah.
You knew it was gonna be probably the last time in the boat for the year.
Yeah, I had a November like that too. It was 75, 80 degrees out. I took off to go deer hunting for the rut. It was too hot, so I just ended up going fishing, and I found a bunch of crappies and started catching crappies. It's like perfect. No ripple on the water. It was just perfect. You could drift. See that bald eagle up there? How good's your camera work?
He was on that shoe right
Here, right there is it. Oh, something just ate it too. That was awesome.
there. Someone came up and hit him.
Something came up and hit him. Just saw mouth come open quick. Could probably almost like swim a crankbait through here too, huh?
Yeah. You could probably
Do just about anything. This one worked. Got pants down it a couple times. I know, I'm gonna go to the almighty here. The ripple shad. I'm just gonna keep cycling through. Can you see how good's your camera work? The way these fish are hitting on top, you could probably just slow retrieve this swim bait. Oh, there's a good one. God, you can feel the ribs on this thing. Just even on a slightest little twitch like this, you can feel the ribs going. Oh yeah.
Nice auger. You guys gonna take some of these home, see what they taste any different?
Yeah, we're gonna see if the meat is sweeter. So there's no size limit on the saugers.
No.
Why is that? Why do walleyes have a size but the saugers don't?
Just the rules, I guess.
Just the way. Mike's like, that's a loaded question. Steal a
And it's
spot.
kind of funny up here. They could probably put a restriction on it because they are so many big ones.
Stole his hole and I got one right away. Wrong species. Now that people are watching, I gotta be more cautious. Go over again. Yeah, this is not boring at all. There's a ton of fish in here, man. Some bigger ones moving in. Next time one of those giant minnows swims up, I'm gonna see if you can get on it and watch one of those. One of those big shiners swim up here. That's crazy. Oh, there's a bite. Are people pretty like courteous down here when there's so many boats?
For the most part, I like to sneak out like on during the week or something.
Just, I mean, because you can get to be pretty crowded, I would guess.
On a Saturday or something, you know, if the weather was nice. But every day you get closer to December or whatever, the more boats that get put away for the year.
Yeah, not as many out here. Do you think deer activity has something to do with it? Like more people out hunting rather than fishing?
Oh yeah, you get guys that pretty much put their fishing stuff away and move to the next season.
Yep. Or the waterfall, like we're hearing some guys shooting over there.
That's been kind of slow from what I've heard.
You do a lot of waterfall hunting down in this area, or you're just so busy?
I don't know. I can tell if it's a good day though. Usually I'm on the water fishing and
you just hear the booms.
Boom, 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 boom. I can hear them shooting from my bedroom at home, you know.
You're that close?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm basically a block off the water.
Oh, okay.
My address sounds like I live on Lakeshore and Lakeview. It sounds like I should be right on them.
Right, but there's no lake anywhere near. It's a river. So when you grew up down from an hour from here, right?
Yeah. Yep.
What other things did you do besides fishing when you were growing up? Like, or was it just pretty much all you did was fish?
Fishing, hunting. Yeah. Lots of good deer hunting down here. You know,
Well,
all these
there's tons of things to do.
It's hard because you get into bow hunting or something, and you can do that every day too. You know, it's
consume you. Yep. Looking at his buddy for him to get the net. He's Oh, he's snagged a carp or something. Yeah. That would be cool if it was. I just saw the fin. Is it? That's what he said. Really? Yeah, film it. Oh, okay. Say, I saw the fin. It didn't look quite like a walleye fin. Oh yeah, look at that. Blacken that baby on your Blackstone.
I did some some mudcats that we caught. We were up here for my wife's birthday. We were camping up this way and we came up fish a couple days. Back-to-back casts. She had like a 45 and a 40-pound flathead.
Really?
Yeah.
And you were actually casting for him?
Yeah, she was fishing a blade bait, casting a wing dam.
Jeez. Can you see that one, Travis? Can you see that? How big that catfish was? No, this is not a. This is a nicer one here. Oh! Just got off. I don't know what that was. Never know. Yeah. No. Don't look up with your boat. Oh, watch! He's gonna get that minnow. There was just a shad swimming on the top, and that seagull got it. Yeah, go ahead. Whenever you want, you can just go ahead and look up. Yeah, you did it. Took a risk. Secret tricks.
Jesus.
He's going spooning. Bet she snags the first fish. First fish he catches on that is gonna be foul hooked.
I doubt it.
That Mike Man, who was the anchor slinger?
He threw his anchor out. The spot lock and things like that. I didn't even think anchors were. Oh, is it? Oh, double. Oh, mine's a nice walleye. That's what walleyes. That's what you do for walleyes. You got to net them. Oh, it's not even hooked right, Travis.
See, mine's in the mouth.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Oh, here we are. Yeah, you're good.
See if he wants to thrash and tear me up. Oh yeah, we're good. What's that? Oh, I know. There you go. Get him back. I can't do any much about the local language. That one wanted so bad to rip my eyes right off that ripple shad.
Your ripple shad will be blind. He won't know.
You won't know where to go. Just follow my lead, ripple shad. Nice. Okay, Internet Fix, I want you to start a tally for how many fish we catch from here on out. I want a counter on the screen. Because we got to be up to at least a dozen or more by now, aren't we?
Yeah, probably. Should have had it when we were perch fishing.
Oh my God. I cannot wait.
Click, 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 click.
It would have been, yeah. Counter, that was so much fun. It was every drop for a while.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
Cool. I had the camera set up and all four of you were in the line.
yeah, just dunk, 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 dunk. Then this guy goes sneaking off. Where does he go? And finds the biggest fish of the day. Where do I go? Over here to find something. He comes back holding the football.
Yeah, as he came creeping around that boat.
Look what I found over here.
I just wanted to see if there was big ones over
Yeah, where was that one tied up the whole time? This one's gonna get tagged for explicit language. Look at all those birds. Just kind of pan and show everybody the birds.
Hey, you got one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that bird finally got a fish.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Might have to move. I don't know. You have to ask Aaron if they can hear it. The locals. Kinger didn't last very long over there.
He's back down. He's pulling. Uh-oh, fish down.
Oh, I got your line. I'm sorry. I'll take it, yeah. Yeah. Look at that too, hook to hook. There's one, I saw one, there's one right here. Go ahead and catch it. Sorry about that.
No problem, my fault.
It was perfect, it was hook to hook, it wasn't line, it was hook to hook. Yeah, and it worked. I don't have you again now, do I?
No.
Do you have one too? Oh. probably the easiest line wrap I've ever had in my life. You've been looking at the comments every once in a while?
For some reason, I don't know why.
I can go through and look. See if anybody wants to talk to Mike.
Yeah.
You've been looking at the comments every once in a while? No.
I don't see all of them.
So Ryan, who was the landscaper, Ryan says, hunting and fishing season now, landscaping season is closed for the year. Jeff goes, you're making me look bad, Matt, because I'm not catching any fish on his bait. There's fish. Ronnie Rhodes, morning. Morning, Ronnie. So I'm looking at some of the Facebook comments. Remember, we're trying to kind of switch the platform over to Rumble. You know, with the logistics that Facebook and YouTube are having, we're going to see if we can go on the Rumble platform, especially once we get to hopefully shooting more stuff live on camera. So if you haven't subscribed to the Guided Life on Rumble, you can find the link from the post I did yesterday. We'll see. Just running into some issues. We've been trying to do like a couple duck hunts, and YouTube doesn't like live hunting. That's how they ban you the fastest. So we'll see if Rumble's a little more friendly.
I guess they didn't care about us shooting carp.
No, they didn't. We'll see. I mean, the YouTube page is growing, but it's getting bigger. You know, so we don't have billions of views yet or something like that. It's getting bigger, but this last thing we need is to go on a trip someplace, like, you know, 3-4 hour drive like this, and we're trying to live stream. We could always record to edit it, but it doesn't have the same appeal. Boat flipping walleyes. That one is belly button, Travis. I'm glad I switched over to this pink one. This is catching some fish.
Behind a couple of boats here, is there something with that hole that's there? Or a reason nobody's sitting there?
Where?
Right behind that crest liner, there's that bigger gap. Is that just like a break, or is it
Yeah. Yeah, there's just no reason. Everybody else just pulled in like a parking lot.
Right. Ain't that the thing? Like with movies too, like in the movie theaters, you try to sit away from people, and there's always people that just come crowd and sit right next to you.
Breeds activity. You could be the only. Just say need two of you. All it takes is two of you to go somewhere, and boom.
There comes the rest of the people.
Yeah.
should test that on a summer day? Just get 3 guys in different boats and go someplace. See if we can lure in.
Well, I don't like when people chew loud, and in a movie theater it seems like the worst because they got popcorn.
Yeah.
So I try to sit far away from everybody, and it never fails. I get the person that likes to eat their popcorn the loudest. Sits right next to me.
Should probably get popcorn for the 4 hour.
You would. I don't know, man. Travis and I have had some long rides together, and this morning he was on fire, dude. He was telling us some serious. He's just straight up a comedian on the way here. What was it? You're like, it's about time or something like that. You're like, boy, that's the most Wisconsin thing I've ever said.
Out here wandering about.
Yeah. He's like, shortly after he said it, he's like, man, that's about the most Wisconsin thing you could ever say. I'm just laughing. It's all right. You are from Wisconsin. You can get away with that stuff. When I was working out in Colorado, people thought I was from Canada. Where are you from? Oh, Wisconsin? Oh, I could have swore you were from Canada. Yeah. Why? Just the way you say about.
Fish on?
I do. Oh.
See what I mean?
The shirt's coming right.
Fish.
Hey guys, you want to fish? Or you want to get that pole back there? There's been a fish on for about 10 minutes. We still tell that story to this day about when we went that last trip. Well, it was on the Pepin, right?
Yep.
And we were setting it up with Mike. He's like, we're fishing for 6 bites today. And I think we got 3 bites, and 2 of them were big.
Yeah.
We caught one like 16-inch, and then the other 2 were north of 27. But I just now never forget that. We're gonna fish for 6 bites. And then you're talking about these tank walleyes that we're gonna be catching, and we're throwing a bait this big. I'm like, really?
You catch some of those big ones up here?
There's just so many little ones you gotta get through to get the big ones.
Yeah.
Like, is there a day where the big ones are just more aggressive sometimes, or is it always?
They kind of like, they got their, I would say, their areas that they sit in.
Okay. So, like, if you wanted to, could you go through with the live and try to pick out some of those bigger fish just sitting, or was it hard to tell?
No, there's so many fish down there. I mean, you got the catfish and everything else down there. It's
mixed in.
You turn it on like scout mode down there, and it picks up all these white bass and everything that are in the water column. It's just, there's just schools of fish everywhere.
Really? Do like the perch and stuff cruise up here too at this time?
And you'll get some in the spring. Yeah, I thought that was follow up.
What was that one?
Underneath it.
Oh. You know that guy?
We go camping together all the time. So those, I don't know, there's a group of them that are up here doing their fall fishing trip. There's one. I don't see Jim. There's another boat that should be up here.
That big turd up there in red. That's what he said. I'm like, oh man, are we making people mad today? It's not like I'm catching dudes' lines or nothing. Mike's been just catching them over here. I'm gonna try it. It's like when people see the camera in the boat, they're just a little more curious. See people looking around a little bit more.
What's that?
It's like when people see the camera, they get a little more curious what's going on.
Yeah. Slide up next to you.
Yeah.
What's going on over there?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, when you're fishing the head-to-head tournaments, you know, there's 5K boats with a camera over there. It's like, oh.
Right, what's going on? Yeah, and it's quite a bit bigger camera than what we're running with today.
But yeah, that guy's got a, I mean, you can see that from a
Yeah.
long ways away.
Plus it stays up here on his shoulder.
Yeah. Plus he's got the mount on the backpack with the thing over the top of his head holding the camera. I couldn't imagine trying to ride around in that bass boat with that camera, you know?
Oh man. Well, one of the camera guys can stand on the motor. Rick, he'll stand on the motor and film. Did he do that in your boat at all?
No.
That's so.
We were out and he was standing on Zimmerman's, I think, when we were on McCormick.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are crazy.
Yeah, we were out with Kyle and the drone or whatever. Me and Jared or whatever. Yeah, just standing right up on his collar.
Right.
Rick had a rough trip that his flight got canceled, and he made it to Baltimore. Then he drove through the night to get to New York to film Monday morning. Never got his luggage.
The whole time he was there? Really? I heard that story. Like he got there at like 4 that morning. I didn't know his luggage never came. Oh, so what did he wear? The same stuff?
He wore a fixed jacket the first morning, and the clothes he traveled in. He got back, he went shopping at Walmart or something.
Oh man, that's a bummer, dude. That's why I always try just bringing like a carry-on.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. So what's that machine on the top of that for? Is that how they open and control the gates or something?
I think in case they get jammed up or something.
It's quite the system. Those aren't just like regular concrete dam walls, are they? They look round.
Oh, those are roller gates. The water actually rolls. The room comes out.
Oh, okay.
They're adjustable.
So is the dam more on the bottom side?
Nope, that's the dam there.
That is what it is. Okay.
This one's different. Like on that island there, and on the other side of that's the part of the dam where the boats go through.
So how do you get through there? You got to go around that way?
Yeah, it's on the just Wise right there or whatever. This is like one of the only. The rest of them are all working together. It's all one big dam. So you can definitely, you can see that in the background. You can tell the difference.
You can know, yeah, right where you're at. So if they can put those down further to like, can shut off water flow completely, or?
Yeah, and they can actually lower them down and let the water go over the top too.
Oh, okay.
Like if there was ice floating down right now, they'd lower them down and let the ice go over the top.
That helps break them up a little bit more.
Just so it doesn't break it up, just kind of comes right through.
Let me look and see what time it was. Let's, Aaron, you listening? Let's fire up some commercials here. We'll go to a commercial just to thank some of our sponsors again. Oh, right as Mike was hooked up. Again, Real Shot, Sportomotive. Like I said, I'll be stopping by Sportomotive tomorrow. I'll talk to the guys over there about snowmobile inventory, winterizing. They said they're busier than heck, like with winterizing. So we'll be right back to fishing on the Mississippi River with McCormick's River Guide Service right after his commercials.
Stop into Sportomotive now and get that new Mercury outboard tracker or nitro fishing boat you've been wanting. We offer no haggle, no hassle pricing. Celebrating 36 years in business, we're Sportomotive, your authorized tracker boat dealer.
Do you guys price match? For the love of God, that's like the 15th time today. Matt, I need your help. Matt, I really need you guys to actually like get on a video right now and tell everybody about our price matching, because this is like the 15th message I've gotten today about price matching. So please, for the love of God, make the video.
I don't understand it. I mean, day in, day out, nonstop. Phone calls, messages, Instagram messages, Facebook messages. Do you price match? Can you price match? These guys are having a sale. Those guys are having a sale. Price match this, price match that. We do price match here at The Real Shot. We will price match any of our competitors because we price match. I mean, we're talking price match. Seriously. All these amazing products and all you people care about is price match. We do price match, and that's all I'm gonna say. Get into The Real Shot, bring a competitor's ad, and we will price match. I'm out of here.
Sportomotive, your local tracker boats dealer, wants to get you on the water in style. Stop in or call today and order your tracker boat to assure delivery for the 2022 watercraft season. Stop in today to Sportomotive in Appleton, your tracker boat dealer, to get your pick of 2022 models.
The Real Shot is Wisconsin's #1 independent outdoors pro shop that specializes in bass fishing gear and tackle. We've got all of the biggest and most sought-after brands in bass fishing all under one roof. Our online shop has a massive catalog of some of the greatest bass products you'll need to find success on the water. We ship fast and nationwide, so head on over and see what we have to offer by visiting www.therealshot.com today.
The Real Shot. Sounds like we've got what you need.
It's like going through a plethora. All right, let's try just pure white. Let's see what else. We're back live. All right. Cool. Thanks everybody for coming back. If you did, if not, go round up your buddies and tell them to come back. We're watching the Guided Life here. Again, we're with Mike with McCormick's River Guide Service. Mike just shared it, so you should probably share it. We are on the Mississippi River around the Red Wing area, fishing some October Saugers and walleyes. Doing a lot of paddle tailing. Mike caught a couple on a blade bait, right? Or a spoon?
Spoon.
So we're just going through the box and just trying up different stuff. Mostly vertical jigging. But I don't know, we gotta be closing in on 15, 20 fish by now, right? Caught a couple nice ones. So like Mike was saying, he's still got some openings to do this. You'll run this right till ice up, you were saying, right?
Yeah, we'll get into November.
Close to. November is next week already.
Well, yeah. Sure doesn't seem like it.
No. This year just went by so fast. We've talked about that so much with the PWS. It's like when we were doing all your guys' Meet the Anglers, we didn't think the season would ever come. And now all of a sudden we're like, the season's over.
Especially that, yeah. Waiting for the first tournament to get started.
Yeah.
What's that? Once you get that ball rolling, she really picks up speed.
It didn't slow down at all. Yeah,
Was it Lake Wisconsin and then Mille Lacs that were like right back to back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was like, what, 2 weeks in between them?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that happened quick, and then like you said, that it just rolled right on through. So what's that little buoy over there marking?
I don't know if it's just marking a rock pile or something. It's shallow over there, I know that.
We've seen some nicer fish being caught this, as of late now. Have they? Does rod reel setup for this really matter at all?
Probably like a medium light. Something under them lines. Something you can still feel. If you're doing more of a blade bait, you might be able to get away with something a little heavier.
Like a medium?
Yeah.
7 foot or 7'1", something like that. Line wise?
I use Power Pro, 10 power.
Is your fluoro leader the same then?
Yeah, I always use a 10-pound leader, but you can, if you're having problems with like a blade or something getting twisted up or whatever, you can probably go heavier.
Okay.
You could catch them without it, without a leader out here. The water's so stained anyway.
Just running straight braid? The braid's kind of nice too, because like we saw some catfish being caught, you know, some other non-species fish, so you hook into something that big.
You can feel everything so much with
Yeah.
the braid.
Ooh, it's got some secret juice going on, the juicy juice. God.
Get real host taste and see what the fish you like.
Be like the fish. Try some garlic. Hey, so Mike, maybe you can help us. We were behind a truck on the way here that said inedible animal food. What does that mean? Does that mean the animals can't eat the food? We stumped them.
It must be like a rendering company or something.
It must have been. But Travis is like, I feel bad for the animals. They can't eat that food. It's inedible.
It's gotta get primed before it's edible. Huh?
Right. That just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Do it. Just ask, what does it mean, people that are watching today? Inedible animal food. Not feeling this one.
Like, I can understand water, like good non-potable water. You can't drink it.
Right. Why? What?
You're not gonna wash dishes. Just look at it.
I know Aaron and Andy back at Fix are going crazy, but because they already know the answers. But like, why do they call it non-potable water? Because you can't put it in a pot or what? To boil it? Why did they just call it non-drinking water then? Yeah, just
tasting the stuff.
You sucker. Look at, I'm pretty sure right on that bottle of that Juicy Juice it says non-edible animal food. Travis is trying to get me sick. Yikes. Smell it once. Put some on the tip of your nose once.
Well, you can smell it as soon as you take the lid open. That's that cup over.
Eat it now. Now when you smell it, you got to eat it.
This is what you were dipping in?
Yeah.
Dip and die. It smells like garlic.
Definitely need to taste that.
Yeah. Show people what you're playing with now so they know what the heck's going on. Try challenge me to take a sip of it. Put a little bit on your pinky.
I'm gonna see if this is flammable. It doesn't say
Hey, it's like paint, bro. We know you used to eat paint chips as a kid, but I'm not feeling this one. This saucy swimmer ain't doing it. I'm gonna go back to the sheath bait. Seem to be liking this one.
Hey, look. You're not taking turtles, not for pet or human consumption. Do not inhale fumes while I did that.
Yeah, it's paint. I already know what it smells like. Yeah, here. Oh yeah, it's a lot of garlic. That's this type of stuff when you drop it on the bottom of your boat, it stains really bad.
Like that?
Yeah. If you would have got some of the glittery stuff on your nose, your wife would have known you weren't with me today. Come over smelling like garlic sparkles. That could be your dancer name. Garlic sparkles.
That stuff is so strong. I mean, you can smell it from.
Oh yeah. All right, Jeff. We're going back to it. Let's see if we're good. Slow down. We're not in a bite window anymore. Oh, he's got a nice one on there. Oh, just got slack in his line. Anybody talking about the non-potable water stuff yet? They're like, oh, they probably turned it off. They're like, listen to these fools. Look how cute that one is.
He liked the garlic.
You like the garlic. It does smell like garlic bread. Kind of want to go to pizza and get some pizza now. Oh, it's a dandy white bass.
Doing good with the white bass.
I am, man.
You can't sit after my kitchen fish. You can't serve.
I know. What does that mean? This one was not hooked right. I don't think he wanted it.
Not like you're thinking of Winnebago. But we do have. They'll move up to the dam probably, right? In the bay probably.
Top water then?
Yeah, it's one after another. They're fun to catch.
Yeah, oh yeah. Get some big ones too. I like eating white bass. I think they're pretty fair. Kind of take the backstrap portion out of them. Just got one sauger in the box, huh?
Yeah.
Stop letting them go.
When you get so far in the thing.
He doesn't want to come see us.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to get close to us.
No. Oh, there you go. He's hooked up.
I think fight harder with the tail. First.
Yep.
Red horse.
We were, last week we went to the Fox River and fished with Fin Fanatic Chargers up there. And I hooked, I don't know, it had to be a 20-pound carp. And I had it just in front of the tail. That was awesome. It like I caught it on the upstream side, and then it came all the way back and it got behind the boat, and I pulled it in between the current breaks. That thing was huge. We were throwing crankbaits up by the dam in De Pere. Travis had the hot hand that day. Caught the first one on camera, right? For the first one that Bob didn't catch.
You didn't catch a walleye?
I don't think I caught a walleye, no. I caught a catfish, caught that carp, and then I think you came in. We went to the bullpen and called up Travis, and he started catching them.
Just in his boat.
Yeah. Next time we book a trip with him, we're just gonna have you be the host the whole time, because when you go in Bob's boat, you catch the fish.
I don't know how you guys can sit the whole boat all day, like sit there and watch somebody else. And it's like, them days filming them head to head.
How those guys could just do that?
Relax was the worst because we got done Friday. Well, after the championship day was done, Max was doing that slip hopper stuff, and he's like, "All right, I just want to go over here and see if they can go over here and catch one." And it was a 30 and 3/4 inch walleye. Let's just stay out here. Fishing. We did the same thing in New York. Friday.
Did you get to fish with them then?
I did.
Oh,
He sat there and caught a 4-pounder and a 5-pounder right after it came went off. When the guy over in the boat wanted to see how he was live scope, the local there, hopped in his boat, his first drop on live scope, and he caught another 5-pounder.
Max did? What? What day?
Friday.
Oh, after championship Friday even?
And then he went and dropped me off and went back out with those guys that sat out there the rest of the night and just smashed them.
He was sending me Snapchats of him.
So there was definitely a bite window for that event after lines out. There you go.
He got 15 pounds in 10 minutes.
I got your white bass.
Oh yeah, white bass. It's crazy how those schools of walleye just kind of, saugers just kind of move.
Max is probably sitting in his tree stand listening to us.
Probably.
Watching us with no audio.
Yeah. Or he's got his earbuds in. Every time we catch one, he's probably like, "Let's go!" So that's what, we got 2 shirts. For you and one for Max. It's gonna be "Let's go." And then yours is gonna be "Fish on." But then we thought about it, like, we're just gonna make the print about like this big. Like
how can you whisper?
yeah, like how can you make a whisper text? Fish.
After hunt season's over, I'll have my brother design them.
Yeah. Fish. It's the McCormick brand.
Just got to get a picture with Mike, rod doubled over.
Fish. Fish. We could probably take a still from one of the events. Or even like the Guided Life that day where that was happening. Both of them are on their phone. Oh, there's a good fish. That's a modified boat flip there. Have him show it off.
You gonna hold it up?
Hold her up. See it. There you go. Nice. That is. That's awesome, man. We like the modified boat flip, the teamwork on it. Yeah. I'm just gonna be on my phone the whole time. We'll start catching big fish. There's always a way it happens. Photo bomb. You think that was like 22?
Yeah, probably 22, 23 maybe.
I don't know. Small sauger. Do a lot of guides come down in this area this time of year?
Yeah, there's some.
Wait, Jeff. I'm going back. That one's not working. I'm gonna go back to this one. Feeling like this one's gonna be lucky. Switching it up, going back to the Kitech. This is a saltwater one. A little different profile. Is there any muskies like in this part of the river? No.
Yeah, they don't really. For some reason, they don't like hang out in the. They'll hang out with the smaller rivers or whatever. Every once in a while, one flushes out or something. They're not.
Are they? Get ready. He's jigging wrapping it. Almost looks like the guy driving that boat has a head-to-head hat on. They're biting.
I said, Jeff, get Matt some ideas. I didn't want to say since your first one backfired. I said he'd catch it again. He said, tell him to check his feet.
We saw it. Number one rule, don't guide the guide. God, that kind of does look like a head-to-head hat. Use that camera with that zoom lens and zoom in on it.
Jeff must be getting a lot of work done today, huh?
Yeah, this is an off day.
I suppose if you, nowadays you can just put your earbuds in and listen to it.
That's right. Doesn't it look like one, kind of? Oh, geez, they just got there and he's hooked up already. It's a white bass. Oh, follow hooked. There we go. Fish. I heard it. Yep, he said it. Oh. I'm going on back to my lucky side of the boat. Another cute little sauger.
Yeah, another sauger. Looking at these saugers, they say fight a lot better, harder, don't they? Or is that Jeff's?
6-pound sauger has a fall like crazy.
So that way that Brett King's fishing, I mean, you get a lot of doubles and triples that way? Jeez, hot hand. Better one?
Might have a mistake.
Oh, that's a good one.
This is a good sauger.
Nice sauger. Dude, nice. God, look at the belly like you said. Holy man. Yeah, that's a pretty fish.
Those are beautiful saugers.
Look at the color. It's cool, like even along the top here. Just the difference in the colors. Look at, can you see the face markings here, Travis? Like look at just the color as it rolls in the top right along the back. Those are just gorgeous, dude. So if that was could you tell the difference if it was a saw guy?
Yeah, the saugeye will have like a big white tip on its tail.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the same markings across the back?
Yep. Then it'll still have the dots on it.
Okay.
What you got Kyle doing?
Kyle actually went up north. He went on a bass trip up north this weekend. He left. He's worked his tail off, so he deserves some time away.
Yeah, you start traveling around all.
He's got one more trip he's got to make yet, too, for the NPFL. He's got another trip. Oh, over you. I'll move. Yeah, so middle of November, he's headed to, is that Tennessee? With the fix guys. Jeez. Another one. Walleye. Oh. Caught it right in the armpit.
Plenty of fish down there.
Yeah, there is. Should I send Flick a message and tell him we were all talking crap about him?
Yeah. Just send him a Snapchat. Just all you gotta do is
Oh yeah, sure. Let's all.
all you gotta do is swing over and show the dam a little bit.
We'll send him a Snapchat. So we're gonna send Jared Flickinger a Snapchat here. Say that we're talking, and we'll send it to Max as well. Here, let's go selfie mode here. What's up?
What's up?
Travis, want to say what's up?
Let's go.
Hey, if you guys tune into the Guided Life right now, the three of us have been talking crap about you pretty good, so you might want to watch it. Jared and where's Max?
Probably taking a nap right now.
Max must not be in my favorites yet. Where is he? Jeez. Oh, there he is. He is in my favorites. That's why I went right by him. So if anybody's new here, welcome. This is the Guided Life. Like I said, we're on the Mississippi River here with Mike. Mike's the owner of McCormick's River Guide Service. This is like our third trip with Mike, and every time he always puts us on fish. Today we are trying for October walleyes and saugers. And you can see we're doing a good job of catching them. That last fish was what, 20? That sauger you caught? That was a nice fish. I don't have Brett. Is Brett King on Snapchat?
I don't know if you.
I don't know. I don't have him on mine. Travis, you got his number?
I don't know which one's his. I got his numbers in there, but I
Oh.
don't have his names.
That's a requirement. Everybody's got to have Snapchat.
Right, I agree. I didn't have it for the longest time, and then I got it back. Oh, did it fall?
Might have fell down.
Nothing much. No.
Why are you laughing so hard?
You saw you coming. Are you guys catching them or what? You want-
Dustin got some real nice ones down there. Yeah? How about you guys?
We got quite a few. Nothing giant. Some nicer ones. You can say hi to the internet right now if Travis turns the camera to you. And you can
Travis! I recognize his face, but I really recognize your voice.
Mine?
Yes.
How's...
I watch all the head there.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. We're friends of Mike. Well, we were.
Depends on how today's going.
You got one more day. So that's where the big red turd comment.
Were you the one that said the big red turd?
I was going to say something different. People in the red. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. We've heard a bunch around here today.
Oh, you ate this up, you know. Wow, the last one. John, did you guys get up here?
8?
8?
Yeah.
We did pretty good here yesterday. We all had fun. Dustin's got some walleyes over 20 down there.
We caught a couple that were close to that.
Yeah.
You just had a pretty nice sauger.
Yeah. Dale's got a nice one. I got a lot nicer than they said it was.
Yeah, when we came from the valley, we figured we'd be driving into that rain, and it was just staying ahead of us the whole way.
How long did it take you guys to get down there?
3.5.
That ain't bad.
Was it dry in Elma?
Is it dry in Alma?
Was it dry this morning?
We had some rain overnight.
I didn't have rain until I got to Wabasha.
The Wabasha this morning. So did you leave your camper up at Alma?
No.
But that's for next year. I know we're on camera, so I don't want to say anything about Saturday night.
Yeah, watch. Travis has got the sneaky burns going on. Yeah, you'll be able to see yourself. You're live on internet for the Guided Life. We film them.
Yes, I follow the Guided Life on Facebook.
All right, perfect. I appreciate it.
Yeah, good stuff.
Well, now you're a celebrity. You're on.
I am.
Yeah, both of you guys. You want to give any sponsor shout outs or anything? Any fan shout outs?
McCormick's River guys.
What's the phone number?
That I don't know. I heard the guy can catch fish every now and then.
Every now and then. He's doing a good job of it today.
We were up here, Mike and I were up here 2 years ago, and he had a, what did you have over there? I still got the video on my phone. Oh, that paddlefish.
That paddlefish.
40 pounds.
Really?
We were up here 2 weeks ago, Mike and his wife and me and my wife camped up here for 4 days, and Mike's wife had like a 40, 30 cat.
That's what you were saying, yeah.
Yeah, something like that, and I had like a 15. We had a bunch of walleyes that big.
So the question that's going on are the Saugers, is the meat sweeter than the walleye meat? That's what the rumor is.
It's sweeter? Yeah. Is that what the big chief said?
That's what the rumor is. I
That's
didn't
the
say
rumor.
Mike said it. I just said that's the rumor.
I have never heard of that at all. Unless you soak it in like some brandy. A lot of times there's brandy already in your belly when
You're eating it, right?
yeah. Okay, we'll leave you guys alone.
It's nice meeting you guys.
The guided light. We just cruise around and
You get to fish with awesome guys.
light.
What's that?
Guiding light.
No, it's not a soap opera. Oh, look at this. Comes over here and catches our fish.
Let's see how good this man is. I'm hoping it's
A sauger, so you can tell if the meat's sweeter?
farm animal.
Oh,
They're just getting farm.
he is a fan.
They're all funny.
No, that one's not hooked right. Are you going to keep it or are you going to release it? Travis isn't official. Let's have him make the call. No pressure.
Hey, I've been in jail before. I ain't afraid of it. All those saugers slam the bait to the bottom, so a lot of times you catch them down here. I learned that from this guy fishing.
Let me guess, he's a walleye angler. That's good. I'm glad you guys moved down here. This is a good laugh.
They're staying at Jared's Motel.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Hey, Mikey, did Jared buy Red Ram, didn't he?
His brother.
What? Brother?
His brother.
Oh, his brother.
Travis, you see that? There's that minnow swimming on top.
Yeah, I was just telling him. We were,
That's, we were in there last night. Pretty cool. Yeah, just to have coffee.
Just
I was telling Matt that you got to stop there and check them out.
What is the name of it?
Red Ram
Red Ram. And that's where?
and Elma.
Oh, okay. Looks like we're taking a little detour on the way back, Travis. We're gonna go bump into Mike's camp, or Jared's camp, I think. Yeah.
Them bucks in the wall hanging up in there. It's just, I mean, it's something just to see.
Probably should take one back with me and put it in my basement.
They must be pretending to be busy. Neither one replied to my Snapchat yet. What's that gentleman's name?
Tom.
Tom. That's funny.
Where they actually from?
Tom lives down by me. They all do.
What drive is it for you?
It's about 90 minutes. So there's 1, 2, 3.
Oh, so they, like you were saying, they come up with a group then, and this is...
There's 6 boats. 6 of them guys are all together.
So is it something where they started up here with you, fishing with you on here, and then they did it on their own?
No, actually, we've been friends for years.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yep. One of the guys didn't make it this year, so I didn't. He's got to have surgery or something, so.
Oh, okay.
At me and Tom and Bomber usually spend the week in the boat together. Usually come up on Wednesday, go home on Friday.
Is that the other gentleman's nickname is Bomber?
Yeah. Well, the one that's not here.
Oh, the one that's not here. I can't believe how fast the day is going already. The morning. So we can, if Aaron's ready, we can go to another break here. We're gonna wrap this one up by about 11. It's 10:30.
Okay, yeah.
So we'll kind of keep fishing. We'll go to a commercial. Again, we're watching The Guided Life, everybody. Just like Tom was saying, he's a follower of Head to Head and The Guided Life, and he's also a fan of Mike's stuff. So if you wouldn't mind, follow Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and now Rumble. Go ahead and find Mike on all his social media platforms. He's on Facebook and Instagram from McCormick's River Guide Service.
From my buddy Mike Hansen, who fishes at the head.
The Nolly rods. This guy's doing a good job.
Never drink beer with that Mike and Mike Hansen.
All right, on that note.
Mike Hansen talks. I'm just kidding. He's a good guy.
He is a great guy. All right, we're gonna run to a commercial. We'll be right back. That's awesome.
Stop into Sportamotive now and get that new Mercury outboard tracker or nitro fishing boat you've been wanting. We offer no haggle, no hassle pricing. Celebrating 36 years in business, we're Sportamotive, your authorized tracker boat dealer.
Do you guys price match? For the love of God, that's like the 15th time today. Matt, I need your help. Matt, I really need you guys to actually get on a video right now and tell everybody about our price matching, because this is like the 15th message I've gotten today about price matching. So please, for the love of God, make the video.
I don't understand it. I mean, day in, day out, nonstop. Phone calls, messages, Instagram messages, Facebook messages. Do you price match? Can you price match? These guys are having a sale. Those guys are having a sale. Price match this, price match that. We do price match here at The Real Shot. We will price match any of our competitors because we price match. I mean, we're talking price match. Seriously. All these amazing products and all you people care about is price match. We do price match, and that's all I'm gonna say. Get into The Real Shot, bring a competitor's ad, and we will price match. I'm out of here.
Sportamotive, your local tracker boats dealer, wants to get you on the water in style. Stop in or call today and order your tracker boat to assure delivery for the 2022 watercraft season. Stop in today to Sportamotive in Appleton, your tracker boat dealer, to get your pick of 2022 models.
The Real Shot is Wisconsin's #1 independent outdoors pro shop that specializes in bass fishing gear and tackle. We've got all of the biggest and most sought-after brands in bass fishing all under one roof. Our online shop has a massive catalog of some of the greatest bass products you'll need to find success on the water. We ship fast and nationwide, so head on over and see what we have to offer by visiting www.therealshot.com today.
The Real Shot. Sounds like we've got what you need.
So welcome back, everybody. Obviously, we're watching the Guided Life here. Thank you so much. We're still all here fishing with Mike McCormick. Oh, we're getting hits all of a sudden. Now that Tom came rolling into our spot, he brought all the fish with him.
Hey, you know who taught me how to get close to people?
So we're still we're on the Mississippi River trying to catch some of these October walleyes and saugers.
We did, yeah. You know, the boys. So, up that place. Yeah. Good breakfast. Danny, you here before?
Oh, that one got one. Seagull. Look at him just pouncing now. Oh, I got a Snapchat. Let's see what it is. From Max. Oh, I gotta turn it up. Wait.
Just Google it, but I'm actually like 20 minutes from you guys, so hi. And also, hope you guys fucking lose a 10
Nope, no, you didn't hear nothing. Oh, Max.
They're only 20 minutes from here?
You said about half an hour, right?
Yeah.
Well, I thought that's where Jared lived, 30 minutes from here.
Yeah.
All his farms are pretty close, I'm assuming, to...
Yeah.
Leave it to Max. It's like when you go to him during a head-to-head event, you're like, what's he gonna say? Right, he didn't know I was gonna watch his Snapchat. It's not his fault, it's my fault.
That boat behind us, that's huge.
This one?
That's our my company.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It wasn't Max, it was the boat behind us. Hope you lose a 10-pounder. Thanks, Max. It did look like he just woke up, though.
There is a good group of guys in that whole, the whole head-to-head thing.
Yeah, yep. That's what I like. It seems like the camaraderie is pretty good amongst everybody for the most part.
Yeah. Bill Shimoda, he's a funny guy too.
Bill is funny.
His like Instagram posts and his Snapchats and stuff
with his boys.
Yeah, are hilarious.
Yeah, he does have some good ones. Bill does. We had him on for the Berkeley segment during the New York event, and I'm like, Bill, you got about 10 minutes to talk, so you really have about 8 minutes. And it was like almost 15 minutes later, and I didn't want to interrupt him because he had good stuff, but I was like, all right, well, Bill, we got to cut you off. And he sent me a message later on. He's like, how did I do? I'm like, dude, you did great. He goes, I had about 4 more hours worth of stuff.
Yeah, he kind of surprised me this year. I thought he would have been, his year would have went a little different for him.
Yeah, he didn't have the best of the year, but, it's, again, another strong angler that's going to be back next year. And I think for a lot of you, and maybe you could tell me, it's your first year fishing the format. Did it take a little bit to get used to the format at all?
Yeah, I mean, not so much the first 2 days ain't so bad. It's the other days that
man,
really.
Like the every 2-pounder, Dink Fest, having to be mindful of a spot for Dink Fest. Knowing what your competitor has, all that's got to weigh bearings on your shoulders after a while.
Oh, big time, yeah. And that, especially after if you're down and everybody else is, there's people that are already catching them, then you're like Lake Wisconsin, it was early on day one, and there goes Shimoda, and there goes back and forth. I was like, boy, he spun out early on day one already.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, it's just like, sometimes you get spun out like that, it's like, nothing's going right.
Yep. And there's no regaining composure.
And then you get it in your, oh, I got to go try it over here. You get that, you get over there and it's not right. So then you're like, oh, I got to go back to where I was. And then you're just second guessing yourself and you spend all day driving around.
Well, the other thing too is with Walleye, you see an angler that's catching one, or you see in Walleye that they're catching them, and then you drive by them. And you're like, oh, that spot, but you got to give people their space. What I kind of found was interesting is when we did all the Meet the Anglers, and we asked that question. Now, for a lot of them, it was, not used to having to know the weights and all that stuff. Most of the anglers are like, I don't think it's going to be an issue, or I don't know if I'm going to want updates. And then all of a sudden the event's here, and everybody wanted the updates as often as they could possibly get it. So this question I had, Mike, and maybe you can answer it. Okay, so like when you're coaching a sport, you watch your opponents, you game plan, you scout, right? You watch game film. Did you find that you could watch any anglers' tells or anything during head-to-head, like how they do when they start catching them, or by re-watching the events? Was it beneficial to do that at all for that aspect or not?
Not really, I don't think. I mean, you kind of know each person kind of has their strong suit, and you know which ones are. Some guys are trollers, and some guys are jiggers, and some guys are live scopers, and I don't know.
Will more people work and practice on live scope over the winter, you think, from seeing what some of the guys did with live scope this year?
Well, I think the only way you actually get any better at it is actually be out in the boat and use
fishing
it. It's not like you can't sit and practice it unless you're on the body of water, whatever. But it's a game changer.
I was fishing with a buddy last weekend, and he's got whatever live imaging, and just looking and seeing, the one thing majority of the anglers are like, you could see them in the weeds, you can see them on the edge of the weeds. So we were bass fishing, and you most definitely can see, they almost glow depending on what electronics unit you have in the weeds.
Like I use them ice fishing for everything,
Yep.
I can see all the way from here to the shore, and I can tell you how many fish are in between here and there. It's just, it's extreme.
I'll tell you, after watching it this year, I will most definitely get a unit for ice fishing especially.
Yeah.
On the boat, once you get a boat and all that kind of stuff, it's beneficial that way, but I think it could do some awesome stuff during ice fishing season.
And I think that everybody's going to have a portable unit. You just grab your unit and you take it with you, and you set it up. If you're fishing here, you just set it up on the floor here, and you have your pole sitting out. And I think everybody's going to have their own portable unit, and they're just going to carry it with them and go ice fish in open water, in a buddy's boat, whatever.
Yep. Here Tom's out there promoting. He's talking all about head-to-head and a guided life. Making fans. Look at, there's another one swimming on the surface. Watch him get eaten. Here it comes. The seagull's gonna dive bomb him.
That head-to-head format is just so much fun for everybody to watch it, So my wife has it on one screen with me on it, and then my wife will have the whole show on, she'll be streaming it on YouTube or whatever, but have the sound
with
off.
That was your mother-in-law that was watching it?
Yep.
Because you were fishing on one of her birthdays, right?
Pool 2, yep.
Pool 2, that was right.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you can see him. Can you see it? Yeah, can you see him swimming right there? Oh yeah, you can see him coming up, white bass. It's a bigger fish here. If it's hooked right. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Oh, big white bass. Look at the belly on this thing. Holy man. Yeah, that's one of the bigger white bass you ever have caught. Pretty fish. Yeah, you can see, as soon as you said that, I looked and I could see like little white bass schooling around them. That's what I like about catching white bass. They thump it and then they fight hard too. They're almost like a bluegill though. They do the circles.
We're out in Devils.
Right now, you probably cast spinner.
Oh, yeah. We're in Devil's Lake fishing the National Walleye Tour Championship out there, and you could almost tell when the white bass bit over the walleye. They fought twice as hard as walleyes did.
Oh, really? I'm gonna try a slow retrieve here, just see if I get a bite this way. Oh yeah, right next to the boat.
Sometimes the shad will come up and hit it though.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I saw the flash.
the shad will come up and chase them, bump into them. And one day I was getting a bunch of little nips or whatever. I was like, what is you know, I was reeling my bait in and I was like, what is bothering this? I played around with it was a shad that were
They were
biting them.
eating it. Is that another nice auger? They're further down.
There's no other pelicans out here? Are there pelicans around here?
There's some.
Like the cormorants too would be.
They were thick this earlier. Actually turned out to be a nice day.
Oh, it's beautiful out.
Guy must be sky blasting over there. I can see the ducks flying.
Oh yeah. A little too high, buddy. Oh, there's some more right here. Jeez.
If they are coming into them.
Oh, there's a whole pile of them behind them.
Yeah, look at them all. These are some late flyers. Oh yeah, look at them all. Yeah, you see all that, Travis?
Yeah,
Jeez.
more behind them.
These are a little high. Holy man. Oh, look at them dropping down. They must be right on the other side of this point, huh?
We got back to Lily. Those aren't very loud. It doesn't sound. We go, it's all marsh back there.
Yeah, I'm not for sure how it all lays out or whatever, but there's like There's a bunch that just don't. But there's like I'm sure there's like a dike that goes all the way across. There's days like with the wind blowing the right direction. Them guys over there are cooking breakfast with their blinds or whatever. You can smell that.
Really?
Just rolls. But you know, it's such fresh air out here. I mean, that probably roll for a mile. You know.
Dude, that's a huge flock of ducks that just came in. There was a couple circling back to their decoys. Yeah. Yeah, we did some duck hunting last year together, and I've kind of gotten back into like wanting to do it more. It's a lot of fun. You don't have to be as quiet as much, you know. It's like you said, you can hang out in the blinds.
Well, some of them guys have got them boats all set up for it. They got the cooktop in there, the oven in there.
Yep. Yeah, we go with this guide up in Green Bay, and every year he promises venison backstrap breakfast, and we never got it yet. It's like, oh, my grill's broken, or oh.
That's what it was. We were musky fishing with them. We would go duck hunting.
Yeah. See, they're right there. They're right past that big tree on the other side.
What do you say?
Hey, it must be a real big deer.
last couple rounds sound like 3.5.
Those guys are funny. Yeah, that was pretty cool to watch all those ducks come through. Oh yeah, there's more over the tops of those trees.
This is a destination place for duck hunters, waterfowl hunters. This is not here, but the Mississippi is.
Yeah, different areas. Yep, divers and stuff.
There's one bird that I can't remember. Everybody comes here to try to get. I don't know what it is.
Canvasback.
Yes.
Yeah, look at them now. They're just flying like crazy. So do you think like what are those, the big things that go up and down, barges maybe push them birds up or something? Or
No, a lot of them birds were probably. It could have been a fisherman going in the backwater somewhere or something.
Because it's kind of late in the morning for that flock to come in.
Yeah.
And that was a big flock of birds.
It might have been some other duck hunters that left, went back home, going in, and then kicks them up.
Yep. So focused on watching the duck hunters and missing bites. Back at it again.
One final shot.
Oh, yep. There you go. You got the one I just missed.
I think I got him snagged though. Must be a big one. I don't think it's hooked right.
Oh, that's a nice fish. Number one net man. Another nice one.
Beautiful saugers up here.
Nice job. Just keep watching over.
Just wait for the duck to
Right, you
fly
can see there's two. They dip down and now they're back up. Must be out there retrieving that they didn't shoot them.
What time is it big? When I did it 2 years ago for the first time.
It's fun.
He's sitting over here like the black lab.
Yeah.
Wait, come on, you can shoot him.
Yeah, go. I'm pointing them.
That's funny how that's so bred into them retrievers, you know?
Yeah. Except my two, they're like the worst black lab and white lab there ever made. Like one can barely swim. It's like, jeez.
My mom and dad just got a yellow lab puppy.
Did they? Is this a house dog or are they train it?
It's a house dog.
There you go.
That one bit it. I watched the rod go point.
Yeah, move out of the way, Travis. Get up there. Oh, look at that freaking white bass. Holy man. That thing is huge. God, there's some giants.
Plenty of them up here too.
Jeez. So that's a good time to go ahead and plug your, your guide service again. Tell people where to find the information.
Yeah, McCormick's River Guide Service. You can find me on Facebook or Instagram, or on LakeLink. Cell phone 608-780-5972. Give me a call. I still got some dates for this fall fishing, or I'm booking ice fishing trips too. So if you're looking to get out on an airboat on the Mississippi River, give me a call.
Dude, the airboat experience is worth it alone.
Yeah.
Nothing like going over the main river channel and next thing you know, you're like, oh, there's open water.
Yeah.
There's ice, there's open water.
The first time you watch, because you drive them from behind everybody, so you get to see everybody's reaction when you're hitting the water. Everybody
gripping tight.
I mean, we were pretty greedy when we got there. Like, oh my,
yeah.
we're in the airboat.
How are we doing it? And then it was crazy because I don't remember much of the ride. I know it was like a right, a left, a right, a left, and then all of a sudden you pull off and we're there.
Yeah, the first time most people ride in there, it's a ride of itself.
Oh man, it's fun. And it's smooth too. I mean, it's a smooth ride. Travis and I like to say we started that trend that year we ice fished with you, because like every show after that was all perch fishing the Mississippi River. Because even I think there was like In-Depth Outdoors was out there. Your buddy came and fished with you again.
Yep.
And every social media post we saw from there on out was like always Mississippi River perch fishing. Because didn't Greg Karsh come fish with you?
Nope, he never ended up going. That was like in that February. It was super cold.
Oh, that's a nicer fish. There we go, yeah! October Saugers. That one smoked it. That one wanted it. That's that pink and white, pink and pearl. Good colors. Sweet.
Nice healthy fish.
Oh man, that's a dandy. We get to see if this one's got the sweeter meat. Get him in the box. Yep. All right, everybody, I think on that note, that's where we're going to kind of wrap this one up for today. Thanks, everybody, so much for watching. Again, The Guided Life, you can find it, social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and now Rumble. Mike, thanks, buddy. We appreciate you taking it out. One more time, tell everybody again where they should find you. Just hit up the social medias and stuff like that.
McCormick's Riverside Guide Service on Instagram or on Facebook. So.
Perfect. And then the other thing too is I want to give a big shout out to obviously our sponsors, the Real Shot Sportomotive, but I want to thank the crew back at Fix Productions for dealing with Travis and I when we put together these last minute trips and early mornings. So again, thanks to Aaron, Andy, and everybody else at Fix Productions. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you on the next one.
Stop into Sportomotive now and get that new Mercury outboard tracker or nitro fishing boat you've been wanting. We offer no haggle, no hassle pricing. Celebrating 36 years in business, we're Sportomotive, your authorized tracker boat dealer.
Do you guys price match? For the love of God, that's like the 15th time today. Matt, I need your help. Matt, I really need you guys to actually like get on a video right now and tell everybody about our price matching, because this is like the 15th message I've gotten today about price matching. So please, for the love of God, make the video.
I don't understand it. I mean, day in, day out, nonstop. Phone calls, messages, Instagram messages, Facebook messages. Do you price match? Can you price match? These guys are having a sale. Those guys are having a sale. Price match this, price match that. We do price match here at The Real Shot. We will price match any of our competitors because we price match. I mean, we're talking price match. Seriously. All these amazing products and all you people care about is price match. We do price match, and that's all I'm gonna say. Get into The Real Shot, bring a competitor's ad, and we will price match. I'm out of here.
Sportomotive, your local tracker boats dealer, wants to get you on the water in style. Stop in or call today and order your tracker boat to assure delivery for the 2022 watercraft season. Stop in today to Sportomotive in Appleton, your tracker boat dealer, to get your pick of 2022 models.
The Real Shot is Wisconsin's #1 independent outdoors pro shop that specializes in bass fishing gear and tackle. We've got all of the biggest and most sought-after brands in bass fishing all under one roof. Our online shop has a massive catalog of some of the greatest bass products you'll need to find success on the water. We ship fast and nationwide, so head on over and see what we have to offer by visiting www.therealshot.com today.
The Real Shot. Sounds like we've got what you need.